My name is Duncan Mercredi. I'm 60 years old and I'm reading for Dennis Banks.
Good morning.
Park isn't open for another hour. This is a private ceremony.
Oh, sorry. We wanted to watch the sunrise at the waterfall and heard you.
Oh, a couple lovebirds.
She's a friend. We were curious about the noise. We can go.
Where are you from?
We're from Winnipeg and we're on our way to Devil's Tower, then down to New Mexico, Utah, then back up through the mountains. Sort of a road trip of sacred sites in America.
Then you know this place is sacred too.
My husband, he was Ojibwe. He's passed on, but we decided to take this trip anyway, and here we are.
There is no was when it comes to blood. Once in a jib, always in a jib. And you still married him, huh? What kind of vehicle are you driving?
It's a Jeep.
Want to lend a hand and haul a bunch of stone back to our camp? I'm Dennis. We were going to haul all this back by hand, but hell, you got a four-wheel drive.
Sure.
We placed these around the fire. Keep it going all week.
Dennis, I send you for pipestone and you bring me a virgin with this sacrifice?
This is no virgin. By your own account, she's an Indian lover.
What do you think? Does this old guy still have it? I'm sure you do. But I'm not dating right now. I'm in mourning. We buried my husband a week ago. Well, say a prayer for him. In the old days, we used to take widows all the time. You remember that, Dennis? Then the church came along and said we couldn't have more than one wife at a time. So now we just keep girlfriends. But don't let my wife hear me say that. What's going on here?
Tomorrow, we start our Sundance. You're on hallowed grounds. Not everyone gets a day pass to the American Indian Movement Sundance.
As in Wounded Knee? AIM?
That's right. I was there. And so is that big guy over there. Clyde Belcourt. We're the original L-Raisers. Stood toe-to-toe with the U.S. government. 30 plus years later, we're still standing.
We had no idea. We just wanted to see the sunrise.
Well, luck is a lady. The guy who's been giving you a hard time is our Sundance chief, Harry Charger. He's done about 50 of these.
Do you know Dennis Banks?
I've heard Dennis Banks. I've read a lot of the stuff that they did when they did the American Indian Movement, and over the years also I've kept in touch. Well, not in touch, but in trying to maintain that the ties that we used to have with the American Indian Movement in my much younger days.
Oh.
I grew up with a bunch of guys that idolized the American Indian Movement, and they sort of followed that in that fashion here in Canada. So we've done a lot of their readings. The Clyde Belcourt I met a couple of times during Winnipeg when they were doing some sessions here with workshops and that. So we came and did some talks when we were there with the students. But Dennis, I haven't met personally, but I keep in touch with him. Leonard Peltier and all those guys. I mean, this is something that we were very much conscious of when we were young men. Seeing this happening at Wounded Knee and all that, so it was just amazing. It was an amazing time. It was an amazing awakening for the people, I think, especially for a young generation at that time. So.
Yeah. So do you know of Eddie Benton?
Eddie Benton, no, I don't really know about Eddie Benton.
What about Dave Cushane?
Dave Cushane I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I used to know Senior Dave Cushane.
Yeah.
And I know Dave Cushane Jr.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so this film is kind of like with their characters in there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and it's being shot in Fort Alec.
In Fort Alec, okay.
Yeah, so if you know, it was great that you came by, and I'm so glad you came by and took the time for your lunch hour.
Oh, yeah.
To make which.
Okay, thank you
and
very much.
you understand Cree, and you can understand Ojibwe?
I understand a lot of Ojibwe, you know, but rolling my tongue around the RG, it's always a little bit difficult.
Can you say a little bit words in Ojibwe?
Go. You know, so it's just a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. So,
oh, okay. And what else? What else can you say?
There was another one I was going to say. Well, on this Nigajon, my name is That's how they say it up in the,
okay.
in the Island Lake area. That's East Nagash it's Cree.
Yeah.
When we say that this Nagash
Oh, so it's like kind of similar.
yeah,
eh?
similar, but the harder, there's a harder guttural sound in the Ojibwe than in Cree. It's
okay.
more of a K sound in Cree, and then there's
Yeah.
a G sound, that hard G sound
Oh,
in the
okay.
Ojibwe, especially up north. So.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming.
Okay, all right.